This is going to be my review of Star Trek Discovery, Magic to Make the Sanest Man Go Mad. It's a time loop episode with Harry Mudd. I'm sure you've watched it. It's going to be full of spoilers. Burnham is getting used to being on the Discovery. She wakes up. They show her going through her daily routine. And then at the end of that particular day, there's a party. And Tilly's a crazy drunk-ass nut who acts all girly and stuff, which actually shows them becoming friends. This is the episode where, the first episode that Ash Tyler, also known as Tyvok, that's what I named him, because he's like Tuvix, Tyvok, he's going to be in this episode and start playing a part in the series, and Burnham starts falling in love with him. So somehow Mudd gets a time crystal, and he beams onto the ship by getting in through this whale that they beam the whale on, and oh, she's shocked. It's very shocking. That's a funny picture. He takes over the ship eventually, repeating the same time loop over and over again to learn as much as he can about the ship. And I thought this was the best episode, at least until episode 10 started, despite yourself. But this was the best episode up till episode 10. And it builds a character a little bit with everybody. I've rewatched all these shows, and they're actually better now that you know who the characters are. So maybe it does need a season to get better, because they seem better to me now. Stamets remembers what's going on in the time loop, and he is the one that solves the problem. Stamets meets Burnham, and he tells her something. Tell me something about yourself so that I'll know that you'll know I'm serious and that I know a big secret. And she whispers into his ear, probably, I used to be a man. That's what I believe she said. So he's got something to tell her. It was actually that she's never been in love, which is kind of goofy, because that's like everybody almost at one point in their life. Anyway, Stamets uses the piece of information she whispered into his ear to convince her real quick, we got to defeat Mudd, we're going to be in a time loop, it's going to go on forever, and eventually he's going to get what he wants to get control of the ship and give it to the Klingons, which is what Mudd wants to do. And he kills the captain a bunch of times. Kills Captain Lorca, I think, 53 times at least or something like that. It's pretty good scenes and stuff when he's dying. It was very well put together. Reminded me of the original Star Trek theme and plot better than anything else, especially up to this point. At least they all had a mission to accomplish, and they were all working together to accomplish a goal, which they are now in episode 11 also. Same difference. They're in the mirror universe now. This is an old, I'm redoing this review. They're in the mirror universe now in episode 11, and they've all got to get working on getting back to it. So anyway, same thing in here. They're all working together on a goal. Through Stamets, he's the only one that remembers everything. He tells them, Tyler likes you, get Tyler to help you. She tells Tyler, you like me, this and this and that. And it sort of seems like near the end that Burnham is remembering stuff, but that's just because we've probably seen it so many times. Overall, I thought it was a real good episode. My wife liked it right up to the very end when Mudd is punished by Stella showing up, except Stella's not an old hag. She's a pretty nice-looking young lady, and her father's rich arms dealer. So how bad is it for Mudd if he goes with Stella? He's got a nice wife, beautiful, and his father-in-law is rich to take care of him. Give me a break. That's the only thing that makes it kind of silly, this episode. They wrap it up kind of Disney-like. I don't know. But overall, it was a real good episode. They got a chance to show a lot of characters with at least one dialogue and one line of dialogue. Yeah. So, we got to know Ash Tyler pretty well right away. And it was good character building episode, working together on a plot, finally to solve a problem. And that's how all these episodes from now on need to be. They need to be working together through Starfleet ways to solve a problem. I think that would win a lot of fans over. So that's my opinion on this episode. I give this a 9 out of 10. And the only other episode I give that high was Despite Yourself. I made an episode of episode 11, and I think I might have been a little harsh on it. The last episode was probably a 6 out of 10. This one is a 9 out of 10. This is Trek Genius. Make sure you subscribe. I try to put up new content every couple of days. Like this video and subscribe.
Wait,
live long and prosper.
Before you click away, do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel. It means a lot to me. Well, not really, but it means a lot to someone, I'm sure. Also, if you like what you just watched, you can see even more content on the Fox Now app. Don't say I ever gave you nothing.